Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will see how to use Claude AI with Excel to perform a Excel task of data cleaning, where we will expand the country abbreviation using Claude AI. Okay, so by the end of this session, you will be able to understand how to write a detailed prompt in order to convert your country code like IND, USA, FRA to full country name. India, United States of America and France. Okay, so this is our requirement and we want to achieve this thing with the help of Claude AI. Now to perform this task we have two approaches. One approach is doing it manually, which is not right approach, and I would never recommend you to do this because in the era of AI it is not supposed to write the repeated thing again and again. Okay, second approach says to use any AI model, and here for this series we are utilizing the Claude AI, right? So we can use Claude AI with one detailed prompt, and that prompt will do your task. Okay, and in case of Claude AI we have two ways. Either we can go with a Claude paid version that you can directly integrate with your Excel, but I'm assuming that some of us might not have that paid version. But don't worry, like we can also perform the task on Claude AI web version, although there we need to pass some data and all other thing. In case of paid version it is not needed because it is already connected with your Excel. But in free version or web interface version, we just need to provide the data and we have to copy paste the data as an output as well. But don't worry, like both are okay. Like whatever prompt we are going to discuss here will work with both of your approaches. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you are using paid version or you are using the web interface version, you can use this prompt. Okay, alright, now before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use Claude AI to convert the country abbreviation to full country name. But prior to that we have already discussed so many other tricks and tips related to Claude AI Excel data cleaning. Okay, alright, and for that you can also refer the Sharmit digital course book, which is freely available in the description box. There you will find more than 3,500 plus sessions available in both Hindi as well as English language. So without any language barrier you can consume the content, and if you have any suggestion you can help write it down in the comment section. Okay, alright, so let's get started. Here you can see we have some data as a sample data. So I have stored some names along with their country code. Now as per our task we are supposed to convert this country code or country abbreviation to the full country name. Okay, so mostly people do like they just simply provide the data and say convert it to full country. Sometime you might get correct data, but there are very high chances of getting the incorrect data because you are just asking them to convert the data. You are not providing the exact requirement. And on any Claude AI or maybe Chat GPT, Gemini, Copilot, whatever you are using, if you are not providing the right information, there might be a chance that it will hallucinate. Okay, and we don't want to do that. So for that reason we will provide a detailed prompt. And writing the detailed prompt is actually a skill. We call it as a prompt engineering skill. So today in this session we will design the prompt and we'll see how to write a detailed prompt that reduce the chances of hallucination and data errors. Okay, so for that I'll go to my next tab in Excel where I have already noted down the data and prompt. So let me show you and explain you how we can write the detailed prompt. So here you can see firstly I have mentioned act as a Microsoft Excel expert and perform the following task. So here I'm saying that you have to act as a Microsoft expert. So this is how you will assign a role to your model so that it will think like that only. Okay, so I just clearly mentioned that you have to act as a Microsoft Excel expert and then perform the following task. Now After that we will explain what we have and what we wanted. So here I clearly mentioned I have a column in Excel with country abbreviation. Expand each abbreviation to its full country name. Okay, so this thing is clear. Instead of abbreviation you can also write country code, that is also fine. So it depends on you, like how you want to refer it. Okay, but overall we mentioned that I have a column in Excel with country abbreviation, so expand each abbreviation to its full country name. Then after that we have to assign some rules, because with the rules only it will identify what it exactly supposed to do. So my first rule says replace each country code with its official full country name. Okay, so here I just clearly mention that we need to replace each country code with its officially full country name. Okay, second rule says IND equal India, USA equal United States, FRA is France, JPN is Japan, and DU is Germany. So I just provided some of the country code with its full name. Okay, now don't get confused, like if we know about these things that we can directly convert this thing. Yes, definitely you can convert it manually, but we are not doing it for all the records. Suppose we have thousands of records, so in that case we can give a few examples. If not that much, you can just give 2-3 examples, like IND is India, USA is United States, or maybe the first line only. Okay, but it is always recommended to provide at least some example so that it will understand your task properly. Okay, so don't think that we are converting, then why we are providing the name of each, because we wanted to make sure that it will not hallucinate, and still if you are providing, still it will not take that much of time which we will take if we do it manually, because we are not considering only these 10 records, we are considering a situation where we might have thousands of records. So there we are not supposed to provide all 1000 country name. We will just provide example, like 2-3 examples, and then it will do its task. Okay, then I have fifth point that says output must have exactly 2 columns, customer name and country. Okay, sixth point says keep customer name exactly as it is, only replace the country code column. Okay, so we clearly mentioned that we don't want to any changes in the customer name, we just want to change the things inside a country code column. So this is my sixth rule. After that we are providing some sample data, because we are using the web interface. If you are using Claude AI version integrated with Excel, or you can say the paid version, then there is no need to provide this kind of data, because it is connected to your Excel. You can just mention the cell number and it will automatically refer the data from there. Okay, so you can mention the cell number, for example here you can see B22, so from B22 to B36 you can refer the data. But we are using the web interface or free version, that's why like I'm providing some my required data. So I just provided the data in column manner, and now I'm just asking one more thing, that return only the clean data with header row, 1 row per line, values separated by tab, no files, no explanation, and no extra output. Why I mentioned this? Because when we ask something from AI model, it provides some unnecessary extra information. So if you are learning that process, that is fine, you can refer it, but I am using Claude AI just to do my task. So in that situation I'm not looking for some extra information, extra file or extra output, and that is why I clearly mentioned that only perform my task and provide 1 row per line as an output. Values should be separated by tab, and there should not be any file, explanation or extra output. Then next we provided one note that clearly mentioned that put the output inside a code block so that tabs are preserved when copying. So why we mentioned that? Because in Excel we want to get the output as a tabular format, right? Otherwise we will copy paste it manually, so again it will take time. So that's why we clearly mentioned that output should be in code block so that tabs are preserved for copying. Okay, so let's copy this prompt and go to your Claude web version, and here I'm using incognito mode because I don't want that Claude save my memory, so I'm using it, but you can use it anywhere, it doesn't matter, and press enter. So once you press enter, it will take few seconds and then it will do your task to complete the required thing and will return the output. But still, I would recommend you, once AI return your data, always make a habit to review it. Why? Because now this is the only thing human can do, right? We have to figure out whether it is correct or not. So I'll just paste my data here, and you can see it successfully convert IND to India, USA to United States, FRA to France, JPN to Japan, and DEU to Germany. That means it is working perfectly and it provided me the correct data. Okay, so once it is completed, now you are good to paste, copy paste or use your data whatever you want to use. Okay, so this is how we can utilize the Claude AI with Excel to expand the country abbreviation in Excel. Okay, so I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.